Amora was a widow. That was how everyone in the village knew her. Not by her dreams, not by her kindness, but by her loss. Her husband had died many years ago, leaving her alone in a small mud house at the edge of the village. The roof leaked when it rained, and the walls were cracked with age, but it was the only home she had. Every morning, before the sun rose, Amora woke up. She swept her compound slowly, careful not to raise dust. Then she tied her faded wrapper around her waist and picked up her old plastic bucket. She walked from house to house, asking if anyone needed clothes washed or water fetched. Some days, people gave her work. Other days, they turned her away without looking at her face. When she walked, her hands ached. When she didn't, her stomach burned with hunger. Still, Amora never complained. By afternoon, the sun became harsh. Sweat ran down her face as she counted the few coins she had earned. Most times, it was just enough to buy a small bowl of gari. She mixed it with water and ate quietly inside her house, sitting on the floor. She always saved a little, just in case tomorrow was worse. Loneliness was her daily companion. At night, she lay on her thin mat, staring at the ceiling. She remembered her husband's laughter, the way he promised her a better life. Sometimes tears rolled down her cheeks, but she wiped them away quickly. Crying did not change hunger. One evening, after a long day of washing clothes, Amora walked home slowly. Her legs were tired, and her heart felt heavy. As she passed the roadside, she heard a soft cry. It was a child. The boy looked thin and dirty. His clothes were torn, and his eyes were full of fear. He sat alone, holding his stomach. "I'm hungry," the child whispered. Amora stopped walking. She looked at the child. Then she looked into her small bowl. Inside was the little food she had saved for the night. It was all she had. Her hands shook. If she gave it away, she would sleep hungry. If she kept it, the child would cry through the night. For a long moment, Amora said nothing. Then she knelt down. She pushed the bowl toward the child and said softly, "Eat." The child's eyes widened. He grabbed the food and ate quickly. When he was done, he looked up at her and smiled. "Thank you," he said. Amora smiled back, even though her stomach was empty. That night, she slept with hunger, but her heart felt strangely